An educator new to the Clark County District this school year says she is not getting paid what she was promised, and that's partly due to ongoing teacher contract negotiations with the district. Kim Passoth joins us live outside the CCSD's Education Center with her story. Kim?
Yeah, you may remember a week ago tonight that teachers and their supporters shut down a meeting here of Clark County leaders demanding better pay. Well, tonight we spoke with one teacher who said that she expected one salary coming here and now is being paid another.
I've taught special ed for 20 of the 24 years of teaching.
Jennifer Brown Mendoza has 2 master's degrees and has taught in several states. She wanted to move to Las Vegas to be closer to family, a major airport, and what she thought would be better pay.
The pay here is higher than Arizona, and the benefits here were better.
This is the pay scale for teachers currently on CCSD's website based on experience, and for transferring teachers, past salary.
The website advertises $96,989.
But when she got her contract, she learned she will be paid about $1,800 less. So she contacted the district, who told her the current pay scale advertised by CCSD is out of date. That is because of the ongoing negotiations with the teachers union. The district said it notified teachers via email in May that the scale would be changing due to retirement contributions. But Brown Mendoza wasn't part of the district then and didn't get the memo. She emailed them looking for answers.
The tone was very cold and icy. In fact, it was rude.
She's also not getting a $4,000 relocation sign-on bonus. That bonus, also still advertised on CCSD's website, offered due to a critical teacher shortage. CCSD says it was only for the 2022-2023 school year.
Whether it's $5 or $1,000 or $5,000, it causes mistrust.
And we did ask the district about the pay adjustment due to the increase in retirement funding. They did send us a statement saying in part, quote, the PERS contribution increase was addressed through agreements with 4 of the 5 bargaining units. Because the bargaining unit for teachers would not agree until negotiations are completed, licensed personnel saw a reduction in pay equal to 1.875% PERS contribution increase. Reporting live tonight, Kim Passoth, Fox 5 News, local, Las Vegas.
Teachers want a 10% increase this year and 8% next year. The district is proposing slightly less than 7% in year 1 and then 1% in year 2.